Welcome back to Frostpunk 2. Now, we are nearing the end of Chapter 3. I'm not sure if we're going to reach into Chapter 4 in this episode, or if we are going to do maintenance things before we get to Winterhome. But before we actually start up the game, there's a couple of things that I want to do. For instance, we have this Tesla crater here where we are extracting... I think at least we are extracting. No, we haven't sent, they haven't arrived there yet. But that thing will start producing prefabs. We really don't need more prefabs. The game audio is very quiet. I don't think they've had any patch, as far as I'm aware. The specific song? Okay, so just waiting for these teams, the resource transfers to finish, and also the skyways. And I would like to build more skyways. Okay, now the Tesla crater is active, so we can go and deactivate that. We really don't need prefabs. That's fine. We don't need coal, so that's okay. We're building skyways out to this winter palace. Mandatory crowding placed on the council agenda by the faith keepers. Yeah. Everyone is allocated the minimum living space required to meet their needs. People with more space are required to take in strangers. I mean, that's a bit harsh. But it is a small step towards equality, so... Double click on a delegate to view their profile. Oh! Interesting. How could she have visited the Vatican as a child? Washes his hand too much. Ah, that was new for me. So the Frostlanders, the Evolvers, they don't really have that many. 5. The New Londoners and the Faith Keepers. So you can actually see how many are from each faction. Let's just vote on this. It's going to pass. We're too many hesitant for this not to pass. Although I'm surprised at the low number. I would have expected that to pass with over 60 votes. $3,500 more people live among us, but now we have housing. Ample housing, actually. What else are we doing? We are doing something we are extracting goods at the Winter Palace. I'm not sure we need to. No, we really don't need to. So we can shut that off. These people are plagued. I don't think we want to take in those. How is our food? 197. And now the music is suddenly very loud. I don't know, maybe it was just that song, not sure. So I'd like to get Skyway up there. Did that actually hit this thing? I don't know. We do have this coal mine up here. We can shut that off. I don't need that. We can salvage these structures for prefabs. Our guards stormed the camp at night, falling upon the slavers while they slept. Judging from the many gaps in the palisade, the slavers weren't ever prepared for a committed assault. We freed a significant number of prisoners and took them to New London, each sharing horrific stories of how they were treated. Many cannot find their loved ones. Our scouts did not tell them about the disturbing pit full of bones they found near the fire, or the lack of food stores in the whole camp. Indeed. Take everything of use and leave this terrible place. There are some Frostlanders up here. I don't really want them. The Fortitude base. That's for scouting expeditions, so we don't need that. This is for materials. This one is shut off. Can get more food down here. And all the way out here we can also get more food, but we don't need skyways to that. I'd like skyways up to this great kiln so we can get oil. And also we could take in these exiles, but I'm not that interested. We should also get skyways up to the woodsman's sawmill. Here we can trade food for goods. We don't need to do that right now. And of course we can send colonists to Winterhome. But let's do the stuff that I want to do before we get around to doing that. I'm pretty sure there's nothing more to explore, which is a... Oh, there is. There's a valley here. Yeah, the whiteout blocked that, and now it's moved on. Okay, so we're exploring the valley. That should be about it, I believe. Yep. Okay, so we did get this one. Don't need that. Actually, why not? Increases the exploration speed up there, so this takes 10 Frostlands teams. Let's get a skyway around here and hook it up to the oil. Now it would have been nice if we had 10 more Frostlands teams so I could hook up that one as well, but that'll have to wait. Go back into New London. We are very close to running out of food in our food districts here. Which means that we will have to rely on the outposts. As for research... we could always get the carrion, but I don't think I really need that. Advanced foundries, that might be interesting. Advanced hothouses... 80 food output? How much does a hot... 50, 70, 80, 100? Not convinced by that, but okay. Composites. That takes oil to make materials. I don't really see the a reason for that. Goods factories. New Londoners are down to neutral. I don't know what I feel about that. Why are they unhappy with me? Get guards. How many guards do we get from... 84 guards. 26 guards from the camp. That's fairly impressive. We are not harvesting any coal. We are harvesting some materials, which is kind of a waste of time. As for food, we have 3 locations. 2 of them are running out. But I haven't activated the other ones yet, so... Now, let's get a skyway up to the sawmill as well. The oil I'm happy with harvesting. 4 weeks. Must be because the game is paused, because that should be a lot more than 4 weeks. No idea why it says 4 weeks. Anyway, we have an event going on in New London as well. Time to rest. Community service. Steward. More and more citizens are contesting the community service law we have in place. Why must the whole city look after these bloody heat pipes? The city has survived. We have no heat problem. Must we keep toiling endlessly? Said a tired young man finishing his shift. It is true we are in no immediate danger, nor do we have any pressing needs. Maybe we should consider doing away with community service altogether? No, I don't think that's a good idea. We are full on oil. We probably should build more stockpile hubs for oil. These cost around 80. Another event in New London? Wrong crowd. Mandatory crowding. Steward, the mandatory crowding program is creating problematic living situations. Thought it grand to move into such a big house, said a single mother of 3. But our housemate's a strong man with a harsh temper and, well, me and the Weens live in terror now. Their housemate claims he merely disciplines the children. We could vet family compatibility when crowding, though that would hinder the program's effectiveness. Should we amend the law? Keep the law as is. I would also like another food stockpile. We're up to nearly 40,000 people in the city. And this one should get a materials stockpile. Miracle Valley explored. Ice sailors. On first contact, these people were very reluctant to talk to our scouts. When we shared rations and alcohol to warm up, they opened up. They are master foragers with ingenious sail-powered sledges they use to move around the Frostland fast. However, they seem to be obsessed with finding certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area. Obsessed to the point of neglecting finding regular food. We can try to help them find the caves, or discourage them and make them go home to their families. We can help them search, which will access a harvesting site supplying more food. We can force them to return. We can bring more people to New London. Let's just help them search. There we go, Foraging Valley. And then this is the Ice Sailor families. These shelters are inhabited by only women and children, clad in furs. It seems their main occupation is the construction and repair of distinctive sledges with sails for their foraging men. Our husbands barely come home, one grandmother explained. And when they do, they are out of their minds. Yeah. We could bring the women and children to New London, but Annie refused to leave, their eyes watching for sails on the horizon. We could take these back to New London. We picked the other one there. I don't really need the people. Requires 20 Frostland teams. This one is almost done, I believe. Yeah. Let's finish up that one. Take the materials. That means we have room for 50,000 more. Could just take these now then. I mean, there's nothing more to explore. I don't think there was anything on the other side of that valley, so that's it. Now the only thing we need to do is to colonize Winterhome. Scholar is growing. Wait, am I'm harvesting materials up here, so that's useless. We can colonize Winterhome. Send colonists. Descending into the Valley of Winterhome will be very challenging. We will need to divert resources, manpower, and attention from New London. Are you certain you wish to confront this challenge now? It seems we are ready to meet these challenges. Accept. Steward, a radical group of Faithkeepers has come forward with a proposition. They suggest ensuring the leading members of the Evolvers end up included in the colonist group that will set out for Winterhome. The Evolvers have been the source of discord in New London, one member of the Faithkeepers say. Make sure the most fervent among them join the main group of Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. What should we do? So we can recruit colonists equally from all communities. We can make sure to include the Evolvers leaders. That will make all disturbances in New London cease, and also relations will greatly improve with the Faithkeepers. We can decide later. I'm pretty sure that if we pick this, that's going to cause major problems out at Winterhome. So we're just going to recruit colonists equally from all communities. And that's the whale mine outpost depleted. That one also is nearing depletion. That one is... There's still something left there, so we can turn that on. This one is almost out. I wonder what will happen when this one runs out in terms of the heat for the neighboring districts. Is this one... oh, wow. Because of the ventilation towers and also the minus 50 centigrades. And it's going to become minus 60. That's about a year from now. Yeah, I believe I have the skyways we needed to build. Calibrated goods factory. So that's a new building. We already have the mechanical factory, which produces 40 goods and 10 prefabs. This one produces goods exclusively and actually requires less heat. $70 materials, 60 materials. I mean, I don't think I would object to having one of these. Frederick Swanson, 54, cart hauler, rubbing his hands in glee. Joff got 3, Al just 1, since they're already packed like sardines at his place, and I get 4. 4 new tenants. What luck! That's a lot of idle hands I'll put to work around the house, and maybe, just maybe, there will be a pretty face or two among the lot. I could arrange for them to have something to do in my room. Indiscriminate mandatory crowding leads to abuse. Yeah. I think that whatever side you pick, whether you go with the Faithkeepers or the Evolvers, or the Evolver-like faction, you're going to end up with little dilemmas like that. Charcoal plants? Those are interesting. They take a little bit of materials, but they isn't really beneficial with all the heat requirement that they have. This one is actually quite good, but since it only requires 20 heat, but this one is fairly crappy. Because you would produce charcoal through pyrolysis, and then you'd use the heating, coal liquefactors, which doesn't require heat. But again, this one is better than that one. I mean, you use a little bit more workforce, but it's less coal. So 60 for 80. But if we go back to this, to the resources and look at this, so 1 of these to 2 of those might be worth it actually. But I think this one is better. We can turn off Nansen's Stormwatch because we don't need improved exploration speed anymore. Our colonists are on their way to Winterhome. Okay, so this one is now done. We're still getting the modifier from being, or let's check this one. No, it's not getting the modifier. Minus 30 from whiteout incident? Not sure what that is about. This one has 2 blast foundries, making 875 materials per week. Could also do the upgraded ones there. When it comes to laws, we have the scouts. Outposts. This one is actually good. I'm happy with that. In the city, we now have the ability, like heat demand is decreased. I think that's definitely good. The no community service trust rises greatly, but it would increase the heat requirement of the city again. Can I sign another one of these laws? Bureau of Propaganda. Deaths will decrease relations less, guided voting will decrease relations less, emergency council sessions will decrease relations less, and tension is significantly decreased. Let's try. I doubt it's... Well, I could actually use guided voting here. Why not? It seems perfectly reasonable. Gaining more power. These guys...
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Yes, I'd like to get rid of more of the tension. Or rather, more of the radicalization, the fervor. Let's round up some evolvers. This district is also out of food now, so we're actually going in the negative. Demolish. Now we need to fill in this with something. Housing is the only one that seems reasonable to put in here. Also, we should enable one more of those food harvesting locations. Put us back in the positive food. These hubs that I have, say for instance the rail hub, efficiency increase, materials demand decrease, heating. So that's something. Demand 25 materials. We have ample materials. Let's have a look at the various districts that we have. 170 and 200. For instance, there might be a good location for one of those heating hubs. That's plus 40 heat. Probably needs all three of those blue. Let's put one there. That doesn't require any cores, does it? No, it's only heat stamps and prefab, so that's good. I mean, I see no reason not to place these things around the place. Martha Thornton, 42, altruists, donating her earrings. There will always be those who need more, and there will always be those who have less. So, when I have extra, I will give it, and give it happily. What are these earrings to the memories I have of wearing them? What are these jewels to the smiles of those who benefit from their value? I am happy to do it, and it is my honor, and if the rest of the city felt the same, we'd all be better for it. You set the city on course towards the equality cornerstone. Yeah, I'm definitely quite close to the cornerstones. Saving the game really takes time now. This materials district is empty. I don't think I have anything built down here, do I? No, I don't. Something's happening out here. The fate of Winterhome. The Winterhome expedition has arrived to the Cursed City. The cores under the ruins could be used to further upgrade New London's generator, bringing about levels of warmth we never dreamt of. To reach the cores, we would have to demolish the ruins, split the earth open to access those that are buried, and extract them quickly before toxicity renders Winterhome forever uninhabitable. Alternatively, we could seal the toxic fissures, forever burying most of the cores. We could bring an avalanche down to batten down the cracks, then work fast to manually close what remains. But afterwards, we could build a new city here and use it as a springboard for our expansion. Whichever approach we take, there will be no turning back. Our decision here will shape the power balance between Faithkeepers and Evolvers. Salvage Winterhome is... That's the Faithkeeper action. Blow the ruins. We need more cores to upgrade our generator to full capacity. Evolvers will disapprove of this decision. Settle. Evolvers will approve and Faithkeepers will disapprove. If we can settle here, no single whiteout will endanger all of us again. I'm going to go with Salvage because of the way that I'm playing currently. But yes, that is indeed a pivotal choice. And this will start Chapter 4. This choice will realize the Faithkeeper's dreams and undermine any hope for the future the Evolvers wanted. Confirm your choice. And yeah, if we had picked the other one, sending the Evolvers there, I don't think this would have been good. Chapter 4, Veracity. Let's pause the game here. Extracting cores from the ruins of Winterhome will be dangerous. The gas will build up over time as the toxic fissures are now fully exposed. If we want to minimize casualties, we should frostbreak and extract cores as fast as possible. We have 22 weeks until the next gas outburst, which will increase toxicity to notable. And we need 20 cores, and then to research and construct the generator hyperdrive regulator. Now this place needs food, and it also needs goods. It probably also needs workforce, but... well, they probably also need oil. We'll send them 80 oil for now. We'll send them 40 food. We'll send them 60 materials, and we'll send them 50 goods. Actually, I'm sending them 93 food. Transfer resources. The generator needs to be turned on. We also need shelter here. But we definitely need to frost break so that we can start extracting cores. Yeah, this place is, shall we say, not ideal to live in? Oh, I can only frost break 6 at a time here, huh? That's sneaky. Minor toxic gases that causes disease. It will probably come out all the way here, but let's put the housing district up here, shall we? I'm guessing I need to pay attention up in here. This is going to be hard. Diverting my time between this place and New London. There are some materials here, but I don't think we're going to waste our workforce on that. Mossy caves depleted. Okay, so pause and... see, so we're extracting food up here. Because currently we are definitely going in a deficit in New London. We aren't, actually. We are... no. That was the statistics from New Winterhome. I want to expand this district. And I also want to build another food or housing district up here to get the 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. We have 30 teams available. There should be more food harvesting. Yeah, there's one there. 90, 120. Let's harvest that one. We still have 25 remaining. This one is 70. This one is 90. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I did settle now that I did, because we're going to run out of food eventually. I don't know if the hothouses actually work on the deep deposit locations. It's blinking on this, so what's going on here? Nothing really. Ah, that's going on here. They don't have enough heat. Fracturing pump jack. Didn't I build one of those bigger ones here? Advanced? Yes, I did. We need 360 workforce for that and 60 materials. We need to send more people here. That's not what I intended to open up. Well, first of all, what we can do is send less oil. Need to pay attention to this up here as well. There we go, and now I need to send more people. Need 360, so I don't really need that many. 360 times 2 is 720. Relocate. We'll get back here when the time is right. We can research something as well. Let's just do that. This housing district is ready. 90! Ouch, 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 ouch. Heating hub requires materials. Let's build one there. And then I need more workforce to build more. So we need to send more people here. I'm not sure exactly why this is so red. Yeah, that's it. Yikes. Rapid frostbreaking harms workers. Steward, as frostbreaking teams neared the chasms of Winterhome, it was as if we approached the maw of hell itself. The ground splintered and noxious fumes pushed through the cracks to strangle those even in open air. Scores of our people suffered today, brought right to the edge of death. They won't survive a second attempt. This is definitely a no-brainer. We need to develop automated frost breaking, and we need to construct one automated workforce factory. Yikes. Now we definitely need more people over here. Send 1,500 over. And we need to build another housing district. Then we need to build an extraction district on this crap. Yeah, safe frostbreaking. I guess I didn't pay attention to this. I should have. Charlotte Boucher, 27, colonist, devising a plan. Those effin' faithkeepers. Always bending the steward's ear to their psychotic ideas, driving our city into the ground, and now with Winterhome, they are putting us all in danger with their madness. This can't continue. Someone's going to have to do something. We tried talk. It's time for action. Some enraged evolvers aim to sabotage operations in Winterhome. Yes, I expected as much. "14 weeks. Now we need materials. We do have 20 teams available, so we can just enable this one. How are things over here? Our people have arrived. We need a little bit more food and goods. That's the wrong location. Now, extraction, advanced fracturing pump jack. That's 220 oil. I mean, we could just build 2 of these.
Attention workers, remember to maintain your masks and eye cover in good condition.
What was the thing they wanted us to? We needed to research automated workforce factory. Can I switch research? This is radical. I can't switch research, but I'm not very fond of this. Secret police. That one is not going to pass. Steward's militia is also not going to pass. I'm guessing they're not that happy with me currently. No, these are not happy with me at all. Let's frostbreak safely then. That costs us 400 prefabs. takes a bit of time to do anything with that. Do I have anything that actually helps with that? Probably not. Could make a subsidized housing block. I mean, the workers' village is more efficient in terms of providing shelter and production efficiency, but I don't think I'd like to have that built in the red area in this place. Sabotage in Winterhome. Steward, some colonists swayed by the evolvers among them have begun sabotaging our efforts. They tamper with buildings and heavy machinery. We could build watchtowers to maintain order, but some of the Faithkeepers whisper of a more extreme solution. They propose we instill public executions. In their mind, it would both aid our effort as well as show the colonists that, given the option, working is the better choice. Sabotage will cause district destruction until order is enforced. Tensions between evolvers and Faithkeepers are rising. Tension is increased. Build watchtowers. We need to construct 2 of them. Enact public executions. I don't think so. We'll just build watchtowers. I need more people again. Well, we're frostbreaking, so that's probably it. 600 workforce. The watchtower... Well, actually it's the districts as well. The watchtowers take how many? 200. Okay, so let's transfer over some more people to Winterhome then. I'm pretty sure we're going to need to build hospitals here as well, to be honest, so... yeah. Death to Faithkeepers. Conflict is brewing. These people are just stupid. I mean... they're going to freeze to death, but okay. Steward, we discovered ransacked provisions, and they forever tainted a place that could have been our new home, carved into warehouse walls, followed by death to Faithkeepers. 3 of our workers did not report in for their shifts. They were known to be Evolver's members, instigating brawls and vocal in their hatred of our efforts here in Winterhome. Their fate is left to the frost now. We need to have our eyes peeled for violent radicals. Conflict between Faithkeepers and Evolvers is brewing as Salvaging Winterhome has crushed their dream of settling a second city. What's things looking like over here, really? I mean, it's not horrible. Could have been far worse. Yeah, I'm... Patrol watchtower, please. We also need more oil. And more goods, or materials. We also need more regular goods, so we're going to transfer over some more of that. Transfer. Why does it say frostbreaking? I thought I was done frostbreaking, but okay. Advanced chemical hothouse. I mean, this might actually be a good idea. 10% harvesting efficiency. Or 20%. Come on, people. I need one more housing district, but I don't have the workforce for it. Alternatively, I could build one of these subsidized housing blocks. I think I will. Where is at a dangerous level, so we need to repair this. Jesse Hyde, 30, colonist, cursing the Faith Keepers. They sit on their throne made of our blood, built of our backs. They drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves in the muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food, may they drown in their wine, may they burn together with their pathetic ideals. And may I be there to see it. Tensions are rising. Sure. We need another patrol watchtower. Now, the subsidized housing block gives 20 shelter. But I think we need heat. Or rather, hospital, not heat. And probably also another housing district. And we need more food. We are going to have a new gas outburst. We have managed to enforce peace in Winterhome, for now. Sabotage will cease. Districts will no longer be damaged by saboteurs. And if the measures put in place to counteract this sabotage are lifted, Winterhome will face destruction once again. Train? The gas grows more deadly. 27 weeks. Where does it tell me? Jack Sadler, 43, runner, bandaging his wounds. I can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. I'm proud I tried to run. I'd do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in, for a place I never wanted to go. Or try and make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Being sent to Winterhome has radicalized some citizens. Yeah. This one is done too. Wasn't there a hub we could build that increased efficiency, extraction? This place is still undergoing... the toxic gases rise. Steward, the workers in Winterhome won't stop coughing. We schedule breaks, we cycle shifts, we haul them out from the depths by the cartload, but still they gasp in the clean air. There's nowhere to escape it, nowhere to get relief. It's as if this toxic rot clings to their lungs. If we want to spare them, we have to pull them out soon. People are afraid. Disease from the toxic fumes in Winterhome grows more severe, and tensions are rising. We need to endure. We don't need that many more cores. One more safe frostbreaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get to the other one. I can. There we go. Research that hub. Don't need that, we have enough housing as is. I don't plan on sending more people here. I don't think we can frostbreak far enough that I can get to another 1, 2... No, because I have to go all the way around there. So I can't get to more of the cores without frostbreaking all the way up there and then up there. So settling this place without the fumes, you get less cores, but probably significantly less cores. But it seems like a better option than this crap, because this is rough. We have the 40 cores we need. How many cores can we extract? 6, 7. Yeah, let's extract some more. Salvaging Winterhome. Steward, against all odds, we gathered enough cores to upgrade the generator before Winterhome's toxic gases could swallow us. We could pull out of Winterhome now and save our workers, or those cores are a valuable resource. We have enough to upgrade the generator, but we'll always need more. They are a lifeline in a world where we can no longer create them. Maybe their sacrifice for the good of everyone else is worth it. Evacuate the workers, or mine the remaining cores. No, evacuate the workers. We will not ask our people to die for our greed. Remove the workers immediately. This place needs to be fixed. I apparently need more squalor reduction. At least now I don't have to deal with that place. Let's see. The waste incineration facility, that requires a core. Housing ventilation tower, that does not require a core. Stalker arrested. Evolvers involved. Conflict in New London. Steward. Guards have apprehended a member of the Evolvers near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason to be there, said one of the guards. We found a notebook full of timetables of the Faithkeeper's delegates' comings and goings. He refuses to explain the purpose of these notes. On the last page, we have found the following scribble. The dream of expansion we lost in Winterhome must be avenged. Tensions between Evolvers and Faithkeepers are reaching the breaking point. We can closely survey the Evolvers, or we could ignore this incident, and obviously we need to closely survey them. We must monitor the Evolvers to identify any co-conspirators, which activates the community action on Evolvers. Condemn. We also need to go here and research and construct a generator upgrade. Heating. That crashed the game. Well, I think that's a good spot to end the episode anyway, so we're just going to wrap it up there, and I'll... Whoa. I test games that doesn't respect the volume when doing the intro blurbs. Yeah. Comments, questions? I'm sorry to those of you who might have been sleeping or relaxing to this, who had a shock there. I clicked the wrong button, so I clicked send and restart instead of send and close. So, I apologize for that. Questions or comments? Please feel free to leave those in the comment section, and if you want to leave some emoji or something down there, that would be greatly appreciated, as always. And except for that last, possibly jump scare for some of you, I hope that you enjoy the episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one.